Hey guys, so it's Kai. This is my 4 months on testosterone video update. My voice continues to drop. I've just had my trial levels checked. However, my doctor forgot to give me a form to get my peak levels checked as well. So I'm going to have to get that done with my next shot, which is on the 19th of October. However, the levels there for the trough for just over 3 months was at 4.1. So this is still quite low. However, it is a massive improvement to what my testosterone levels were before I even started on testosterone. My levels were at 0.7. Just ignore the noise in the background. It's just my washing machine. I need some washing done because of going to work. It was my day off today, so I'm just trying to get everything sorted in one day and get it all up to date so that I've got some normal clothes and stuff to wear at the weekend. The first thing is my brows are almost completely filled in on both sides now, so I'm really happy because it means that I've got like more masculine eyebrows. I've just had them shaped again today. I find that I get hair that grows sort of all over the place here and here on my eyebrows, so it doesn't look, I feel like it doesn't look as nice, so I usually get my eyebrows done. However, because it was just a few bits that were out of place when I sorted them out earlier, I just got a pair of tweezers and did it that way. So my mustache is actually showing on camera today. So we're currently on about three months 3 months of growth. It's just going to show like a shadow on here at the moment. But yeah, so I've got my mustache. I've got hair. I've got like little chin hairs now as well. My stomach, my happy trail continues to darken and get thicker. I would show on camera, but at the moment I'm kind of not comfortable with that. I've had the last couple of days or so, I've had a big hit of dysphoria, so it's been very uncomfortable for me. That's why I'm making the video today rather than Monday, because Monday was my 4 months on testosterone completely. That was for 4 months exactly, so I'm now 4 months and 2 days. But because I had a lot of issues with my dysphoria, I didn't feel like coming onto camera and talking about it. So yeah, that's why it's a little bit late in being uploaded. But yeah, so I've also got my new earplugs in. So they are Ouija ones, which I think is very cool. My left ear is still at the same size as a 20, and then this one I'm slowly sizing back up, and it's a 10 at the moment, though it's almost healed, so I should be able to, in the next couple of weeks, size it up to a 12. I've also got snake bites in, my snake bite studs instead of my rings, which I've changed over, and I've also changed over my nose piercing as well. Rather than a ring, it's a star. Just so it's a little bit more practical for work, because I work in an office, and it's office where they don't really they allow piercings, but as long as they don't get in the way and they're not in your face too much, they're not too bothered, because I work in an office centre that uses the phones. As long as it doesn't get in the way and complicate or stop me from being able to speak properly, then they're fine with that, and it's the same with my ear gauges as well. So my work has just recently, this week on Monday, gone back to office wear, so I'm having to dress up in a suit, which is great, because I love dressing up in my suits. I love being able to look really nice. We just finished having our summer code, and that was over on the Sunday, and then it changed over on Monday to normal office wear again. But yeah, so that's it really much for an update. There's not really much more of an update, other than the reason why I'm not getting as many changes as I should, and my voice isn't as low as it should be, or as low as it could be, is because my testosterone levels are extremely low on the day of my injections. So I'm currently looking at getting those altered. But for the next, we're going to have a look and with my next injection and just see what the difference is in levels after I've had, like 7 days after I've had my injection, a week later, just so that we can have a look and see whether we need to change the dose or if we just need to change the length of time in between injections, because at the moment mine is every 4 weeks. The clinic has been looking at maybe getting it changed over to every 3 weeks instead, but they need to check my Picotrel levels for that in order to get the sort of try and work out how what we would need to bring it down to, whether it would definitely be 3 weeks or whether it would need to be like 3.5. They'll figure everything out there. I've also just had my neurology appointment as well last week, which went really well. They definitely said that my headaches were due down to the hormones. It's nothing too much to worry about. It looks like it's just because my levels are so low that my headaches are being so bad, and it's because my body is trying to cope with the lower level of testosterone in the body compared to the higher estrogen level, but my estrogen level is still quite low even for someone who was assigned female at birth, which is a little bit strange, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. It can be fixed. It just means that as soon as we can get the length of shots and the time in between shots and the dosage right, it means that my T levels will skyrocket, and it also means that changes should happen quicker, as well as changes would be there'd be more noticeable changes as well. My stash has been like about the same for about a month now. There's not really been any more growth. The only reason why it's showing more on camera is because I've tried to use some beard dye on it, just to show my my stash a little bit more, which has made me a little bit less dysphoric. But the thing that still makes me dysphoric is being back on the phones now that I'm out of training or work. So speaking on the phone, I'm trying to retrain my voice to speak lower. I'm still speaking on quite a high range when it comes to being on the phone, so I'm always talking like this without so much of a voice crack, and it's quite feminine. And then when I hear myself back on my calls later on, and I listen back, it is deeper than it was before, but it's still quite higher than what it should be, and it makes me feel very dysphoric over it. So hopefully with changing the dosage levels and the length of time in between my shots should make my voice drop even more. But yeah, so this was just a small update today. I'm gonna upload this as soon as I've come over with this video and finished with it. But yeah, so thank you so much guys for tuning in. This is my voice 4 months on testosterone, and I will see you in the next video, which should be a vlog video for my new series that I've started for Vlog of a Trans Man. So I'll be doing some vlogging on specific issues and particular topics on each episode. So yeah, bye guys.